Alright, y'all, we back with another tutorial. Y'all gonna like this one, but y'all gonna like this one. What's it called? My client here. Not sure his name for privacy reasons. Like always, you already know what's going on. It's gonna be a fade, and this fade is gonna be like a drop fade with no corners. I always do that. I don't know how to not do that. It's kind of like my go-to for its first guideline, starting off with my basic trimmers. I really hate talking about the steps by steps. I really just want you guys to watch the video. Maybe I'll add some words next time I'm doing this tutorial. That's for after later on. What's it called? But yeah, I'm starting off with the first guideline. The first guideline is going to be pretty easy, of course. It's balded with trimmers and then open with the regular magic clips. And for this one, I don't want to take the guideline too high up. Yes, I know I like fading high and stuff like that and fading wide, but this time I decided not to do that. Take the one guard open, going to flick that up, create that second guideline. It looks like a hard line from the top of the head to the sides. Yes, it does. Me and my client, he's been coming to me for a long time now. He's actually one of my good loyal clients. He comes on time every time. He tells me when I mess up and he tells me when I don't mess up. I don't know if I messed up this haircut. I didn't mess up this haircut. Just the haircut before this, I gave him like the best haircut he's received from me in a long time. And then he messed up and he told me that. So then, like, I was fighting under pressure to repeat the same thing I did. But, you know, it's hard lessons learned that sometimes you're just not going to repeat every haircut. But that doesn't mean the next haircut should be a terrible haircut. My client, he has a fear of his line being pushed back. So what I do is that when I cut his hair, I do not push his line back unless I really have to. But I really don't have to most of the time. Because he has a strong hairline. His hairline is not really weakening. It's not really receding. Everything's actually full tack. And he's very particular about that. So if he has a feeling, he'll tell me. He'll know. I'll know when I messed up just by off his look. Very particular. Very great guy, though. He just doesn't play about his haircut. I don't want to get beat up, bro. It's really... You see the fade, though. It's one closed now and not open. After I made my initial guidelines, I told y'all after I make like 4 videos, I'm going to stop telling y'all where the guidelines are. Because it's really universal. All the haircuts are the exact same. It's just in a different spot of the head. The temp fade is still a fade, but it's just at the temple. So you're going to have to create a smaller fade. Fade is a fade. The guidelines... The 0 clippers open, 1 guard open, 1.5 open, or close, or 2 close, or 2.5 open for the top of the line. You know what I'm saying? Then it's the 0 close and 1 close, and then it's the clippers close to knock out the bottom line. You can go in any order you would want. You can go from top to bottom, from bottom to top. But just know you got to get those guidelines in. Those are just the automatic guidelines. Those are automatic guards to start off a haircut, unless you're doing an all even. Then you're gonna go, all even. You're just gonna want to go clippers, 1 guard, close or open. It really don't matter. 1.5, depending on the length of the hair. Using the no clipper guards and knocking that line out. I don't know if this is in slow mo. It's moving pretty slow right now. I don't know why, but yeah, knocking the lines out and stuff like that. Knocking the guidelines out, knocking the fade out, making sure that the fade is as clean as it could be. Yep, knocking all the bulk out, speed up process. Show this part so I can show you guys how his hairline is. You can see, look at the left side. Your left, not my left, but your left. You can see how it's weak in those corners right there, but you don't want to take them back. I put my comb over his head so that I can hold the hair down. I feel like that was slow-mo for some reason. I really felt like that was slow-mo for some reason. I'm taking the hair off the front because he used to tell me to fade the front. And now, if you ask somebody to fade the front, they're actually going to fade your front. Don't tell no barber to fade the front of your hair. Just give them a little shadow takedown. That's all it is. Lower the hair on the front so your hairline could pop out more than it usually does. And after that, I took the other side down after I used the comb. I know I should have clips, but I don't have clips. You see, I do not like pushing back. So I took it down at the weak spots. You see, it's not too much of a difference. I hope my client sees this. I'm going to actually send this video to him so he can watch how I did this. But he has to see what I go through when I'm cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? And this is the best way for all my clients to see how their hair looks while I'm cutting it, so I can really talk about it. This haircut's cool and all, you know what I'm saying? See what I'm doing? I'm not taking it to the highest corner because I don't want to push his line back. And when I go back with the razor's gonna show exactly where I was at. Even on this side, his right side, you're right, my right. As I'm looking at the screen, you're right. Not in my video. Even in the video, I'm technically is my right. But yeah, I'm going through shaping up the hairline. You can see I didn't sharpen it right there with the clippers, and it's sharp on the other side. But now I'm going back with the razor because I noticed that the lineup wasn't completely like tacked. And I just want to take it. I don't want to keep pushing back on the hairline. I want to keep it exactly where it's at, but remove all that extra hair growth that doesn't need to be there for the haircut. I'm finna go to the gym after this. I actually gotta go to the gym after this. I'm not gonna lie. After I export this, I'm gonna go to the gym. Yep. Touch it up, touch it up, touch it up. And it's a pretty clean lineup. You see that? Not much touch. I told y'all I hate making those extra sharp lineups where you gotta press down on the skin so much. This other corner may not look as tight. That's because I don't want to take that corner up. And you're about to see the haircut now. He looks at it. Let me know how this haircut is. I'm about to show you guys in the next. Okay, I think this is it. Do I get to show you guys? Does he turn his head? Yeah, and that was the haircut. Remember, no enhancements. Keep the line as natural as possible. Don't touch what you don't need to touch.